you got to stop shaving in the kitchen. He says, I got pubes again in my cereal. A woman wants bigger breasts, so she goes into a doctor, and she says, I don't want to, do the augmentation. I don't want to be cut open and stuff. And she goes, what else can I take? He goes, these pills should do you just fine.
Okay.
She's like, okay. So he says, 2 a day, 12 hours apart, He says, come back and see me in 6 weeks. Comes back in 6 weeks, and she's like, okay, listen, we got a little bit of problems here. She goes, first of all, my boobs did grow a little bit. And she goes, however, there's hair on my breast. And the doctor goes, well, how far down does that hair go? She goes, all the way down to my balls, which is something else I want to talk to you about. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to You Would Think with
Mikey D.
And Uncle Frank.
We're
all over the place. Yeah, let's go. We love our Uncle Frank. He's a great dude. So, driving. I've had enough. So today, again, it's so weird. So today I paid attention. So driving in. So I'm in the, what's the normal lane called? I know what the passing lane's called. The other lane is just the other lane, I guess. I never thought about that until just now. What's it called? Anyway.
Regular flow?
There's no regular flow unless somebody's having their time of the month on this one. Now, here's the thing. I'm on the highway. I gauge my speed. No air control. No cruise control, because I actually don't know how to use it on this truck, but it's fine. You know, not on. Yeah. I was going anywhere from 86 to 123, all in the normal driving lane. Yeah. I'm passing people. There's many of us passing people that are in the passing lane. Yeah. And they're looking at us.
Because they haven't gone over.
Yeah, they haven't gone over. And then I'm watching a guy in front of me in a BMW, or sorry, that was before. This guy's in a pretty high level Mercedes. Okay. And it's kind of darked out. It looks like it's lowered a bit.
Which is crazy by itself. Because
dude, he went by me like I was standing still. We were doing about 120. Yeah. And this thing I watched this thing. I'm like, what is that? I see on the rearview mirror. I'm like, ooh. Dude, you're losing your license forever.
Oh, man.
Forever.
So the other morning, it was whatever day that was when we had the holiday here.
Tuesday. Which is why I'm wearing this, by the way, for the reconciliation.
Yep. Wore mine on the Tuesday. Yeah. They're Anyway.
A little small.
So I'm on the road. I'm going. It's an 80.
Just going to work?
Just bringing my car into the garage. And so anyway, I'm going, the speed limit's 80. I'm going 90. I see somebody coming up. And I'm like.
Behind you?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, he goes flying by. And then there's somebody else coming up. He's going flying by. And I'm sitting there going, okay, I'm going 10 over. These guys must be going.
Which is okay.
Yeah. Which, I know I'm still.
Yeah, but everybody goes 10 over. That's the problem. So, right.
Anyway, so I could get myself in trouble here. But so there's no cars on the road. It's very quiet that morning. So I was like, I wonder if these guys, do these guys are they just going this speed, or do they just want to go faster than me, right? And so I kind of go,
okay, so now we're playing.
I just kind of speed up and
Fast and Furious
just to see. And so I think at one point I was up to about 110, and the guy that was coming up just kept speeding up. He just had to pass me. It wasn't that that he had a set speed that he wanted to go. He just had to pass
me first.
And so anyway, I had to slow down. I was like, okay, I don't feel comfortable going this speed at all. So I slowed back down again. Of course, he went blowing by me, but I just wanted to see. Is it more so because they've just got their set speed that they want to go, and that's what it is, or is it that they just
clearly he wasn't on cruise.
No, he wasn't.
Right,
He just kept speeding. Right. So obviously all it was that he just had to go faster than me. Right. And it's, I see it here on the roads as well. You'll see cars that come around, like I've told you before. It's stop signs all the way up our road. It's the speed limit's 70, and people come out, on two wheels doing 40, 50 through the stop sign, treating it like it's a yield because they can't. They see a little break in the traffic, I got to get out now. So it's, hey, there's 3 cars coming. I don't want to wait. I don't want to get behind those 3 cars, so I'm going to get out in front. Yeah. Then they get out in front and they go 60 in the 70.
Yep.
And I just don't understand it. But that's, it's you can't. I guess you just can't change the mentality, right? So,
I don't even know what the mentality is. I think it's just stupidity. There's a person driving. I don't know who. I couldn't see. Man, woman, animal. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And they're. Bro, it's like this.
That video.
This is the highway. They're on the highway. Yeah, I've seen those. This person is weaving over across that line, and then almost in the middle and back. And it's I'm looking in the car. It's 2 people, I think. And they're back. I'm like,
well, I won't out the driver training car that I saw the other day
Oh,
doing
no.
that. And I was like, oh shit, like this person's, somebody's in there learning how to drive. Obviously, like they don't have
No,
good
it was
control
just
of the
one of
car.
her.
No, it was the actual instructor. It was just the person in the car. They were on their
Oh,
phone
no.
going
Oh.
around coming around an on-ramp onto the highway. And they were like they almost went off the ramp about 4 times. And we get onto the highway and I go by them. They're on their phone. Like not just, they have their phone in front of them. And I'm like, you're a driving instructor. What are you doing? Right? Anyway.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm saying it's got to be like, if you're doing that, you got to be doing something that you're right. Because I mean, it's not that hard to come on.
No.
Everybody might cross a line once, but this guy, I'm like, and I'm easing back, thinking,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
I do. We see people, and I always I sit back and I go, I'm going to lay off this guy a little bit. I don't
Yeah.
know if they're just on their phone or if they've had a few drinks.
I
don't
know,
what it
man.
is, right?
But I'm thinking, this time of the morning, I'm hoping they're on their phone, but I'm also hoping they're not on their phone. So,
as my wife says, she goes, "Oh, their meds haven't kicked in yet, or they kicked in now. One of the two."
good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. Yeah. So speaking of meds, Jane Goodall, meds didn't do her.
Oh,
she passed at 91. But
man. Yeah.
if you don't know who Jane Goodall is, did a lot of really good stuff with apes and conservation of the mountain gorillas and all that good stuff.
There's that famous picture, I think, that started it all, right? Well, maybe not started it all, but like brought the attention to it. I think her husband took it obviously quite young.
Oh,
she was reaching out, and the little baby chimp was reaching out to her.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I saw many videos of them like letting chimpanzees go in the wild, and doesn't really want to go and wants to just hang out.
But I think she spent so much time with them. One of the other things I think it altered people's thinking on like the humans, evolution, racial relationship to primates. Like the primates were actually sitting there using tools to dig for
pretty
food
impressive
and stuff like that, right? And so they were
pretty
showing
impressive.
that they're anyway. Yeah, it was a big loss, but 91. Like she lived
a great life and did a lot of good things.
Yeah.
So good on her. She'll be missed.
I don't know enough about that world, the primatologist, is it world?
Yeah,
to know like who's
primatologist.
coming up behind her and who's going to keep her work going. But I'm sure she's
she must have so many
multiple generations of people.
Yeah, all the master students that want to step in her footprints and follow the steps that she took. She's a great lady.
91, man. That's
man. If you can live to 91, you're doing well.
Yeah.
You're doing well. I just saw, speaking of monkeys using tools, I saw a video came into my feed a couple of days ago about like DIY and stuff. It's got a person, doesn't matter who, it's got a person holding a drill.
Oh, yeah.
Drill. Hammer. I'm thinking, wow. And, the other person's video and, in the house, and he's like, how are things going? The person answers, good. He's like, you sure? Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah. So some people just don't know how to use tools.
Some of those videos are funny, man. You see,
they're
scary, but they're funny, right? Like, as long as they don't get injured, obviously. But
well, that's the thing. I mean, okay. So here's a good joke. I saw this too, and I couldn't even help. I snorted to laugh so hard. So this guy's talking to his wife, and he goes, okay. He says, I got a riddle for you. She's like, all right. He goes, so I'm in second place in the race, and you pass me.
Mm-hmm.
What place are you in now? She's like, first. He's like, okay, once again, I'm in second place, and you pass me.
Mm-hmm.
What place are you in? She goes, Steve, I told you I'm in first. He goes, once again, I will say it one more time for everybody watching.
Mm-hmm. Says
it again. And she's like, why are you so stupid? I don't understand. What? And then he goes, she's like, oh, right. The camera just gets off. Yeah. Some people just don't think. That's why it's so easy just to, I'm in first. But you're not, though, because he was already in second. It doesn't work that way.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. So, but anyway, I thought that was hilarious. Same feed almost coming in, but thing. Same, showing how if your day's going bad, look at this stupid shit. One of those. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel better already. Right? Yeah,
what's that old riddle? I can't remember the riddle now. It was in that Die Hard movie where it's like, I passed a man going to so-and-so who had this many wives, this many da-da-da, and they said, how many people did I pass? And everybody starts doing all the math, trying to add up all the people, but he passed the man. So he only passed the one person. Right? Yeah. So it's
like that other riddle where they, you say it like this, somebody go, okay, you're driving a bus. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you say 6 get on, 4 get off, 3 get on, 7 get off. What's the name of the bus driver? Huh? I don't know. You do, though, because I said you're driving the bus.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
What? Huh? Like your brain,
Yeah.
just it's
Yeah, you
confusing.
get caught up in the
Yeah,
everyone else.
they used to say, eyewitness is good. Mm-mm. Until
Hmm.
they found out the brain just kind of fills shit in,
Hmm.
right?
Oh God, you see those ones where it's you'll read a sentence and it'll say, "Go back and read that again." And you'll see that there's like 4 words out of place in there, but your
Your
brain
brain just,
automatically.
it's like
Yeah,
that one says, if you can read this, thank a teacher. None of the words are spelled
yeah,
correctly,
yeah,
but you can read the whole thing by the end. It's
right.
like,
Yeah,
wow. Okay, pretty crazy.
yeah.
Oh, you know what I also saw recently? I don't know who this dude is, but he is awesome. Speaks like 4 or 5 languages.
Oh, is this the one where you'll go to like China or whatever?
Well, he
You'll
doesn't even
speak
go.
Mandarin?
He's on like an app.
Oh, okay.
It's some app, and I think it's like for practicing your English skills or
Yeah, sure.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a lot of different
Okay.
Chinese people came on, and they're just going. He goes, "Hi, hi," and he's just talking
Yeah.
back and forth. He goes, "Oh, your English is good," and she's like, "Yeah, I'm trying. I'm studying for the IELTS test." And then she goes, "What do you speak?" He goes, "Nah, it's so hard." And he goes, "Hold on, yeah." And she's, "Oh,
Yeah.
perfect." And then it shows another guy at a restaurant.
Yeah, I've seen
He's
those
the
ones.
waiter.
Oh, no, okay. I've
Yeah.
seen the ones where the guy goes in and he's like, a white guy that's in
Oh, those too. Those are
somewhere,
hilarious.
say he's in Japan, he's speaking, but he speaks
Perfect Japanese.
or he's somewhere in China,
And
and
they
he's
all
speaking Mandarin or whatever.
like the whole
right?
restaurant's
yeah.
looking over, going,
Yeah,
"Wow!"
and everybody in the restaurant looks over and
So impressed.
Yeah,
Like, which is so weird because you don't nobody when you start speaking English, people go, "Oh wow."
yeah,
Nobody gives a shit.
yeah.
But like all these ones, like he was in South Korea and he was speaking something. And then the auntie's like, "How you speak so good?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, I studied for." It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, like I'm thinking because that's not easy, man. I lived over there. It is not easy.
Oh, I bet it's not, right?
It is not. The kids tried to teach me stuff. I'm like, forget it. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I said, yeah, my language learning's long gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, very impressive. This one guy, he's just a white dude. And this one girl comes on. I'll give you this one. She comes on. She goes, "I know you." And he goes, "No, you don't." She goes, "Yeah, I do." And she's like, "Nah, I knew it, you."
Right.
He goes, "You got me." And they start talking
Yeah.
in Mandarin. And she's like, "Oh, you're so good."
Yeah. You're not gonna fool me this time.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. And then there was another one in Russian. He did Russian too.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, the guy's brilliant, man.
Yeah,
It's just, how do you learn that? And he's like 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people have a knack for it.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
I
If
guess,
that's your
right?
thing, right?
Yeah.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
So speaking of knacks, Blue Jays got finally 10 years since they won the division, which is the hardest division in baseball, by the way.
Sure.
Don't forget about that.
Yankees.
Right.
Sox.
Now, my poor dad, who's passed away and not with us anymore, God rest him, rest in peace, he wouldn't know what to do with this series because he's a Yankees fan.
Oh, right.
But, he's also a Blue Jays fan,
yeah.
right? Because, Blue Jays home team. And,
whoever comes out of it, I guess you.
Well, yeah, I mean, there would have been some conversations around the dinner table.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, they smoked them first game. 10-1.
Yeah.
10-1. It's like, ooh, okay. But Yankees aren't going to take that laying down.
I was paying attention because they had like a 5-game lead going into the last
Oh,
7 or 8
dude, and they
games
barely
of the
made it.
season,
Yeah.
They barely made it.
Well, they were complaining. They said, "Oh, the Blue Jays are getting bad calls, the umpires, and this and that." Did you hear what's coming in next year? Automated ball and strike counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, that's not a strike because sometimes the umpires have a little God complex. And if you argue with the umpire, and then, umpire, what did I say? Umpire. Well, if you also argue with the umpire, Darth Vader will choke you.
That's right.
Yeah. If you argue with the umpire, they might get pissed off and then they call a strike that's like that far outside.
Yeah.
And they go, "Come on, man, the umpire's won."
Yeah.
Right? Now, cannot do that. Right? So now it's an automatic balls and strikes.
I don't know if I like
And
that.
then here's the thing. Now, okay, I say, "No, I wasn't a strike." Go look at the monitor.
Yeah.
And if you look at the monitor and I win, I get to keep it.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, okay. So
Well, it's like that in the NBA now, right? With the challenge rule, you can
Yep.
challenge, and if you're successful, you don't lose your timeout. If you're
As you
unsuccessful-
shouldn't.
If you're unsuccessful, you
lose your
you lose
timeout.
the
Yeah.
right?
So,
And you lose your challenge, I guess. Right.
right.
as
So
well.
that's where baseball is
Yeah.
going now. They
Which
had
is
it
good.
about
Again, I like okay. You're gonna create this challenge rule, but like limit it because you don't want God. Imagine if they didn't have a limit on that. Like you'd be challenged.
Well, everything
every day.
else in baseball is sped up now. They have a counter on the pitcher and how long it takes because everybody.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
game was 6.5 hours. Nobody's watching. Well, okay.
Do you remember? Was it Giannis in NBA? They'd count like how long it would take him. To
I
shoot
watched the
free
guy with the
throws.
thing.
Yeah,
He had the like made it,
Yeah.
and they go 1, 2, like he
yeah.
3, 4. It was already 10, 11, 12. 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giannis. 10 seconds, Giannis, not a half hour.
That's it. Yeah.
Right.
And I agree with that. Like, come on, man. Like, you're already, especially in a game that's officiated. It's a rough game that's officiated like that, and you're on the line, and you're adding.
You do not need 10 seconds.
You don't need that.
You just don't.
No.
Steph Curry's
Change your free throw routine. If you
whatever
need
you're
that
doing,
long.
right?
Yeah.
Get hypnotized. Figure it out.
No, I agree with that. I think
Yeah.
and he gets his back up against the wall about it. But no, man, come on.
No, come on, man. You're the only one who does it. Literally the only one.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I'm sure there's others that take a little bit long, but he's
Oh, he's way bad. Like I counted once, it was like 18.
yeah,
Like, you know, and the referee, everybody's looking at the referee and he's like, what? No,
yeah.
you know.
Let's be
Oh,
honest, we can't make
remember
this
the
stuff.
lady, that crazy bitch that stole the ball from the kid and one of the,
Sure.
she's suing.
Is she?
Yeah, she's suing the corporation, the baseball league, saying they made her look stupid. She lost her job. You know, oh yeah,
She did. You did it, lady.
yeah. I'm like, okay, but she might have a lawsuit. It is the U.S.
Yeah, she's
Right?
not. She's not gonna have. A
She
lawsuit.
lost her
did it.
job.
She did it. It's not.
You deserve what came to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
She did what she did. I don't think the league or anybody came out and like they're not the ones that came out and said anything bad
No,
about her. It was,
social
like,
media
people-
blasted her.
Yeah, social media had it. Yeah.
And you're allowed to do that. Public. You
Yeah.
can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
You're in a public space like that. Like people.
Well, here's the
go out
thing,
and film,
people.
like,
If you
the
don't know
ball
the
goes into
laws,
stands
let me
anyway.
help you
Yeah.
with the law. It's very simple. If you don't want people to video you, don't go outside because everything that's in the public is free game. You cannot do anything about it.
Yeah, we don't want to scare people from going outside either, though.
No, but I'm just telling you, like that's the world we live in now. Like
100%
you
it
can
is.
be videoed at any point in time, and you don't have to give your authentication for it.
Yeah, I don't think she has
Right.
a case here. I think
No, but I
nobody
mean,
made her
yeah.
look stupid. You did it.
She lost her job, which is
Yeah.
kind of funny. That just tells you how
Yeah.
much of people think you are. Like,
Well, then that's the thing. Oh, that's the we've talked about this before. That is the culture that we are in now.
Yep.
That, like
but she wasn't young, man.
your employer. This is your personal life.
That should
This
have
is off
nothing to
company
do,
time,
right?
but
Right.
you are still a representative of that
the right.
company, right? And so if you are
Well, let's be honest.
go
It
against what the
looks
company stands
terrible
for. It looks
for her.
terrible, right?
It looks terrible.
Who knows what kind of role she's
Right.
in, right? Like, but with the company, and I think
HR.
I mean, I saw the video. I
Yeah.
passed judgment like everybody else did, and thought, what an idiot that woman was.
So I made sure I watched the real
Yeah.
one, the whole thing from front to back to make sure they didn't cut it because, oh boy, there's a lot of shifty
But
shit.
now it's kind of crazy because, like, what is more the common approach here is that you would give that ball to the kid next to you or whatever. Anyway, there was
course
another
you would.
baseball game where somebody caught it and handed the ball over to a kid or whatever, and that was on the video. And they're like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. So the league now, or the team then, found out who this guy was and gave him a signed bat and a signed ball and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, well, that people have been doing that for years.
Oh, forever.
Like, yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
I
But
watched a
think
young
because of
fella,
it- yeah, anyway.
like young, like under 12.
Yeah.
Home run ball, catches the ball, not even for a split second stopped and thought about it, walked right over and gave it to a little girl.
Mhm.
And the mother of the little girl's like, what a nice, and then, the dad turns around, he's like, the mother was there with the kid.
Yeah.
She's like, and the kid just goes back down.
Yeah.
That was it. Like,
Yeah.
just, the little girl, her eyes were so big, she's probably like 4.
Sure.
Like, look at that.
Yeah.
He knew what to do at 12.
Yeah.
And that lady was in her 50s, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, how many cups she
But
had?
that lady, again, like, after the fact, I mean, she's sitting there. The video.
Yeah, she
Again,
fingers
I don't know how they
everybody.
made her look bad. She's holding the ball
With her finger.
giving the finger to everybody in the crowd, like,
Which tells you what kind of person she
Well,
is.
again, like, so I don't. Again, sue all you want, lady.
She's one of those ones where, she hits your car and, well, you're in my way.
So I don't know how she could sue. I'm still confused on that. How she can sue? She would have to sue her own company for.
Well, she said she's suing the baseball and the social media for having them lose her job.
Social media. Like,
That's
who?
what it says. I read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you? I don't know. Anyway.
I breezed over because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not giving you the time of day, bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you're a horrible person and there's no way you're going to win that lawsuit. So
The only
good
thing you
luck.
could think is you could try and challenge her employer letting her go for like wrongful termination or something. Like
yeah,
that.
that's
So,
probably
like,
something there.
Yeah.
There's probably
Maybe.
something there.
But again, if the company says like, hey, we have a set of standards that we all employees when they sign their contract agree to adhere to, and you do represent even in your own personal time. If they can tie you back to that company, you are still a representative of that company, right? It's kind of
Let's hope she doesn't work with kids.
Yeah, that's the big thing,
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Speaking of kids, do you know who Grady Dick is?
Well, I know he's some young fellow that plays for the Raptors. 'Cause I
Okay.
remember they keep
Thank you. All right.
keep talking
You said
about-
the
they
key
use
word.
his last name. There was one. What was it? It was like two players that had like kind of funny when you put,
Shifty names.
Yeah, well, it was like one guy was something hard and the other guy was Dick.
Hard
Kind of
Dick.
like they swapped jerseys or something like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, yes, I know who Grady Dick
So
is.
the whole
Only for
thing-
that. I
all
don't know
right.
what kind of player he is. But
If you don't know who Grady Dick is, he's right here. Okay.
Oh,
Now,
you pointed.
look how young he looks. He's young. Tech guy will take care of it. Okay. So he's a young fella. I just saw a commercial
Okay.
for Gillette razors. The man doesn't even have stubble, okay? He's the youngest guy in the NBA. He looks like he's 12.
Sure.
He's the guy doing the... I went, what? Like, how can you pick him out of any... Get James Harden. Get one of the boys. Get Adams. What's his name? Steven Adams, you know?
Yeah.
One of these guys with a beard or actually stubble.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, look, it does the holes. And I'm thinking, you don't even need a blade, you know. And
I thought you were going to tell me it was like a play on his name again, something.
No, Gillette.
Shave,
he's in a Gillette commercial.
Dick shave with Gillette or something. I don't know.
I did see this though. I've been having some weird feeds on my shit lately because I'm just trying to see where it goes, just to see if it's guys
testing your algorithm.
Testing my algorithm.
Shit.
Guys on an app. Well, they were telling us what to do. I got to talk to the tech guy to do something. Anyway, so this guy on an escalator. And he's on a cell phone. There's like a girl's in front of him. And he's like, listen, you got to stop shaving in the kitchen. He says, I got pubes again in my cereal. And he's like, I don't care. I know the light's good. It doesn't matter. He goes, listen, Grandma, I'll get you a light. And the girls are like,
yeah. He's
losing their mind.
Testing to see if you're listening.
Right, to see if he's listening. But I burst out laughing.
That is funny.
Because that's pretty damn funny. Yeah. That's pretty
that
damn
is funny.
Listen, Grandma, I'll get you a better light.
Listen, Grandma.
Anyway, yeah, I was killing. Like the girls were just, what the hell's going on? Yeah. Anyway,
I always tell this story. It is not the same, but it's it reminded me of the joke my grandmother used to say.
Oh, your grandmother.
Like, growing up, like she was always like, "Eat your Brussels sprouts, Mike. Eat your Brussels sprouts."
Yeah,
puts hair on your
that?
chest. I'm like, "Oh, what does it do to you, Nanny?" She goes, "Look." She'd always do that, like not show her tits. She would just show her chest. And anyway, so I remember, at her 95th birthday, we're up there. I was like, "Hey, Nanny, what was the reason to eat those eat your Brussels sprouts again?" She goes, "Because it puts hair on your chest, Mike."
She said this.
Oh yeah, it was her. She would tell it every single time. And it would make me laugh every time.
Yeah. What's the joke? I got to get this right here. Hang on,
Nanny.
Yeah, good old Nan, right? Okay, the joke goes like this. So, a woman wants bigger breasts, so she goes into a doctor. And she says, I don't want to, do the augmentation. I don't want to be cut open and stuff. And she goes, what else can I take? He goes, these pills should do you just fine. Okay. She's like, okay. So he says, 2 a day, 12 hours apart, He says, come back and see me in 6 weeks. Comes back in 6 weeks and she's like, okay, listen, we got a little bit of problems here. She goes, first of all, my boobs did grow a little bit. And she goes, however, there's hair on my breast. And the doctor goes, well, how far down does that hair go? She goes, all the way down to my balls, which is something else I want to talk to you about. Good joke. That was a good joke. Yeah, pretty clean.
Yeah.
So
that reminds me of that Russell Peters one.
Yeah, that's a great joke. That is a great. We can't say that on here.
Can't say that one on here.
It's so good. It's so good. He just had another one, something else too. We can't say that one either. But anyway, so I was watching the games in UAE with the Pelicans there.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so they're playing in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
you know where that is. Bloody hot. But anyway, once again, I said last week, Zion's got a new head and a new body. He is pretty thin and he looks pretty good. And we were just talking off camera and we said that he's the third fastest player ever to 5,000 points.
Yeah, which...
number one?
Luka.
Number two?
LeBron.
But number three, and both.
So I knew Luka and LeBron. That's what when you came in, you were saying you read.
I read something about Zion.
Yeah. So I again, that surprised the shit out of me.
And we said the same because he barely played any games.
Yeah. Now, so that still might have been just last year that he hit. Because he's only.
He's only like 23 or something, right?
Yeah, but he's been in the league. What isn't he going into
since
like
he's
year
12
5 or whatever?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
whatever.
But
anyway,
still,
point being is that he may have only played, but he's still okay. I'm not taking away. It's fast.
But one whole season he didn't even play.
Oh, that's what I mean, right? Like, so it's amazing.
But here's the other thing: he was not scoring 40 points every game either.
So there's fastest, and there's also probably youngest. I'd like to see if that was also Luka.
Oh, that's probably what I saw. Wasn't just it was the fastest or the youngest. They're different.
Well, they would be, right? Like,
right. So maybe because remember I told you, I said I'm sure I saw Zion first.
There's no way he'd be the youngest though, because he probably just got it last year.
Yeah, it makes no sense either.
I'd have to go look at it. See, I think you just like what we were talking about earlier. You just never know what to trust on the internet.
Yeah,
internet. We'll talk about that next episode.
The internet.
Yeah, the internet and what you can't trust. But yeah, no, it's but still impressive that like Zion, who never seems like he plays.
You would never guess Zion if you said, "Give me the Trey." Like Trae Young, okay, that's a good guess. Who
Well,
else?
so I would have definitely would have thought. I know Kobe. No, because Kobe's
No,
first
it's not
when he
Kobe.
played.
He didn't play that first
He
year.
didn't play that at all when
No,
he
he
was young.
didn't play him.
And he still would have played games, but he would have only been in like 5 minutes.
Oh,
or
he
10
didn't
minutes
play
there
at
or
all,
whatever,
no.
right? So like definitely Luka, definitely LeBron. Like I knew Luka passed LeBron,
which is impressive.
Uh,
Too bad, LeBron.
yeah, KD came out of the gates scorching, so I think KD must be top 5. Do we see him? Was he?
I didn't know.
I don't think we got past number 3.
We didn't get past number 3,
Yeah.
but
So anyway, so.
But I saw the thing they asked LeBron, you going to play till your other son gets in the league? He's like, nope, going to wait for the daughter.
Gonna wait for the daughter. Yeah.
Nah, he's going to retire soon.
I like I said, there's.
They didn't give him the extension or whatever, right? He just signed the 1 year for
Well, he opted
52
into his
million.
contract. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. He opted in, and I saw something of fucking Skip Bayless. Go fuck yourself, Skip Bayless. I can't stand him.
I saw somebody ripping him the other day.
He said something about like, oh, the Lakers aren't happy that LeBron opted in. It's like, whatever.
Whatever.
Like,
really?
Listen, at the end of the day, like I get the Lakers are probably the most marketable team maybe in the league.
Everybody
but,
knows
like, LeBron is still like at this stage in his career. When you look at jersey sales and things like that, he's still there. Like it's him and Steph still at the end of every year, right? So whatever, they're not happy about it. Like they're an organization that's about
Seth
making
Curry
profit.
just signed with the Warriors.
I saw that he wanted to pay. He offered to buy number 30
for millions,
and it's like as if Steph needs the money.
Yeah, I know. And his brother's like, "Nah, I'm good."
So I think their dad wore 30, right?
Yeah.
Did he?
I thought he did. Isn't that the whole reason?
That's what I thought. So
I could be wrong, but I thought that was the reason.
30 the whole time. I'd have to go back and look and see if they both wore 30 as well. But
that's also the only number of threes they've missed in their career.
Seth actually shoots a higher percentage. Now I know volume-wise, Steph shoots a shitload more.
And Steve Kerr said, "I've never said anything about any of his shots ever."
No. He would have early on. You'd see times where early on when like he'd be watching some of those crazy shots, and you'd see Steve be like,
"That's not the percentage we're looking for."
Then just go. But that goes back to what we were talking about. Maybe we didn't talk about this. The fucking rule change is coming in this year that like anything like a whatever heaves from half court or whatever won't count towards your 3-point percentage anymore, your shooting percentage.
I'm sorry, what? I did not know this.
This is a new rule they put in because.
Okay, what?
So there's players. It's like shown. You go back and you can watch the video clips. There's certain players out there that they don't want to fuck up with their shooting percentage.
Yeah, so
like
they shoot it after the buzzer goes.
Or they won't shoot it at all.
I see a lot of after the buzzer, and that's probably why.
That's right. They know that, like I can fire this if I make it. It'll still make a video, but it'll be like, oh, it didn't count. But it doesn't also count.
So they're changing
they've changed that now, and I think anything from like half court and back won't count towards it, which I'm not a fan of. Like, stop being a pussy. Shoot the shot, right? Like, who cares if
half court or further doesn't count as towards your 3-point percentage.
So maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just like heaves at like last second shots. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what the exact rule is. But
I'd have to read that one. Yeah,
we'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
There's a new rule out there that those shots now won't count towards your 3-point percentage or even just your shooting percentage. So it's going to entice more people to fire those. Of course it is. Shots, right?
Yeah.
So, anyway,
underhand, overhand,
whatever, right? Like,
whatever.
Look at Steve. I think we've seen Steve Adams hit a couple of those crazy ones where he's just the one hand, toss like a football down to the other.
Well, the one I can think of is the one he threw to Ja in the corner, right in the corner. Three.
Yeah.
It's like what? Yeah. They threw it like it's like a baseball too, right? Like
he's great at that too. Like Kevin Love had probably some of the best.
Kevin with two-handers,
like
LeBron to AD all those years,
right into the pocket on the stride. Like yeah.
LeBron would just toss it up, go get it.
Yeah, but Kevin Love was like probably one of the best to do it. If you actually go back and look at how many of those videos there is of him just firing those long distance passes on a rebound.
Love Kevin Love, man.
Catching either LeBron or Kyrie or somebody like in stride, right?
Yeah, incredible. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Thanks for coming. So once again, you catch us on Buzzsprout, Spotify, Apple, and my channel, Muscle and Fiction, with Coach Bobby. So it's
Mikey D,
Bobby D, and we're gonna do
Frank.
it. Uncle Frank.
He's here somewhere.
He's in attack.
That's it.
Drinking rum.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.